period, please.
I just think it's really, 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 really important to say this for the record for everybody who's listening. This is not on our employees. This is not on our unions. This is a failure at the management level. 2015 of January, I wasn't even paying attention, as I was just a dude out with a kid in school. And it started going in the red then, and nobody did it in it. Anything. That's not the union's fault. It's not our employees' fault. Of course, they're going to suffer as part of the deal in trying to fix it. But we're not going to use this against them and say, hey, we got ourselves into a terrible, terrible strait. We didn't impose impasse on them for a year. I'm sorry, we did impose impasse on them. They didn't. One of the reasons I fought that impasse as hard as I did is this, that we didn't do anything about. That's on the previous board. That's on management. This is a really irresponsible thing, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt. Everything is on the table to do with it, but everybody needs to know that there were people not taking care of business here, and I will not have it used as leverage or blame against our employees. So I just want to say that for the record. And in terms of, we're going to have to do, at least we're indexing it now. And I think obviously this is all compensation. Healthcare is compensation, raises are compensation. It's going to be a sliding scale again. And we'll have to work constructively as best we can. But let me say, as a board member who actually fought from the day he walked in here to start doing something about this and to not be at impasse, I still want to apologize to our employees for letting us get into this state. And I want that on the record too. I apologize for the people who came before me who didn't do anything about this.
Ms. Cunningham, then Ms. Fields.
Well, and here's all I have to say is, it's not a us versus them. We're in this together. I'm sorry. Okay? There were things that were done at the time with the information that we had. There were discussions at the time with our unions and so on and so forth. So please, without having been sat in these shoes and watched what took place, I'm not saying it was appropriate looking back now. Monday night quarterbacking, we all do it. But please don't make it an us versus them. Our employees are part of who we are. We're trying to make good decisions here to move forward. And I think by going back and laying blame, and in my opinion, being mean, it's just not the place to be at the table today. I'm sorry. I take offense to that. I'm tired of it being discussed that way. Why can't we work together and say, yeah, there was a problem in the past. I opened my remarks with the fact that, yeah, we did not do anything for those 5 years, okay? Not laying blame, saying, okay, that's where we were, now we're here today. Let's look forward and try to make the best decision that we can for our community, our family of employees. I think a positive approach is the best way to look at this. It does no good to go back and make comments and accusations when one wasn't sitting at the table during those times. Going forward, certainly. But I just feel like we're trying to do the best job we can given the facts that we have today. That's how I feel.
Ms. Fields, you recognize.
Health insurance is a negotiated item,
Yeah.
and no matter how we want to look at it, it is that. Now, to say we have not done anything to circumvent the deficit is very much in error. The creation of the clinics, the wellness programs, all the things that we tried to do, we can't control people getting sick and having large claims. We just can't control that. And then trying to make sure that you have the resources to not only take care of the insurance expenses, but also trying to make sure that we give staff some type of decent wages. So there's a whole bunch of stuff on the table that needs to be discussed, not today. Maybe we need a historical training meeting, so everybody can understand where we started. We flipped the plan numerous times. We even had once, two or three different types of plans.
Yeah.
Pick and choose which one you
Cafeteria
want.
benefit.
Trying to make sure through the insurance committee that we were listening. So there's a whole lot of stuff that needs to be, discussed here.
Okay. Mr. Corona, you recognize?
While not increasing has caused an issue, if you look on the far right, the days in reserve, it's at 62, 63, 61, 46. 46 is still extremely healthy.
Yes.
We went from 46 to 7 in 1 year. That was a major, and now we're trying to catch up. This was not, you know, you have to make a decision because we have very limited funds, so we are dealing with other things such as salary. So I just want to point that out, that drop off in that year was a bad year.
Mr. Wood?